All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Only a few seconds left until the launch of the Hezokuai Frauditor Follies Rising Tide with Hezokuai show. And you're all here to see it live, ladies and gentlemen. Hello and welcome to the show on this beautiful Thursday morning. Oh my goodness gracious me. So happy to see so many beautiful, wonderful, fantastic, amazing people here once again. This is a beautiful Thursday morning. All right. Yes. Thursday's great because, as you know, we got two shows on Thursday. That's right. We got the Rash Show in the morning. And, of course, don't forget to join us this afternoon for the wonderful, amazing, the fantastic Hez and Ray Make Your Day show brought to you by Hez and Ray Production Studios. Today's going to be a bang-a-later because we're going to go ahead and we're going to vote for the Butterbrain Douche Canoe of the month. That's right. We're going to take our four winners from last month and have them go head-to-head in an elimination tournament style. And you guys are going to vote. You're going to get in the chat. You're going to vote. We're going to make polls, and you decide. I don't decide. Ray doesn't decide. You decide who the Butterbrain Douche Canoe of the Month is going to be. We're going to find that out this afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as always, let's start the show the way we do with our super mega ultra hardcore amazing unbelievable remarkable fantastic exciting. How many adjectives can you possibly think of? They all apply. Ding dong dang dag nabbit. Special effects extravaganza. All right. Oh, I love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. And let's see which of the best fans were the first ones here. Ladies and gentlemen, the official meme generator, Carl's Order of the Squirrels. The first happy dance of the day goes to you, buddy. All right, yes. Number 2 was Vestige of Peace, passing out hugs to everybody as always. We love morning hugs. We love afternoon hugs. We love evening hugs. Dagnabbit, we love hugs. Our favorite things here at the Frauditor Follies YouTube channels are hugs and fur babies. All right. We don't like Vegemite. Script Cat's here. Number 3. This Saturday's guest on the Saturday Night Snafu, the one and only Script Cat. You better subscribe to her if you're not there yet. I don't know what the hell you're doing, man. All right, let's see who else is here. Stefan. Hello, British Columbia girlfriend. All right. Greg Jonick is here, ladies and gentlemen. And let's see who else. Oh, Stefan, Greg, Vestige, Carl. I'm a highway star. Yeah. That's right. Great to see you as always. Thank you for joining us. Let's see. We got Highway Star, Greg Jonick, Vestige of Peace, P. Barnes. P. Barnes! The one, the only, the daddy's in the house. Yes, my secretary, the amazing P. Barnes. All right. Thank you for everything you do behind the scenes. I'll tell you what, he does a lot of work for the show. We love P. Barnes. Big P. Barnes fans here at the Frauditor Follies YouTube channel. Thank you very much. P. Barnes, Script Cat, Dad farted. Oh, no. In honor of Dad farted, I got my fart in a can. Oh, man, that thing's nasty. Let's see. Terry Barnes is here, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, my friends. God bless you all. God bless you, too. That's what I'm talking about. Good job. All right. Shut up. Sometimes the peanut gallery gets a little out of control, especially when News Now Voodoo gets his hands on them. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the amazing, my producer, the fantastic, the gorgeous Ray Ray is here. Yes. Let's see who else. Greg Jonick, Terry Barnes, Stefan, Script Cat, Ray Ray, Greg Jonick. Who else is here? Scott Ammo's here, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Hezokuai and pals. That's Alias. Everybody. Let's see. P. Barnes, Ray Ray, Stefan. Little Chihuahua Big World is here. That's right. This is the place to be. Everyone has got to see the Frauditor Follies YouTube show every morning. Rise and Shine with Hezokuai is the best thing. I was trying to think of something that rhymes with Cliff Hickson, but it didn't work because it's early in the morning. What are you going to do? You pack of misfits. I'm here and awake and ready for being cheeky. So where's that Vegemite loving bearded chef misfit Hezokuai? Chief misfit. Finishing off a dozen pieces of toast with Vegemite on them, perhaps. Oh, no. That would be, at $100 per bite, that would be $1,200, dagnabbit. Let's see. P. Barnes, Stefan, Script Cat, Cliff. Who else is in the house today? Hip, 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 hooray. By the way, Highway Star, I don't know if you're still listening, but News Now Voodoo told me he's going to start looking to see if you got any, what did you say you were looking for? Todd Rundgren records or something? I don't know. He's a little cuckoo sometimes. And then Brian Eno, the hell is that? Um, let's see. Luna Nights is here, ladies and gentlemen. Luna Nights. All right, good to see you, Luna. All right, great to have you here. As always, let's see who else is here. Hezokuai. Thanks for stopping by my insane asylum. Yeah, Zerzu had a live yesterday. He had an open panel. I jumped up there for a little while. We were talking about the Flurf stuff. Oh my goodness, these flat earthers. They're almost as dumb as frauditors. No, scratch that. They're dumber, especially this guy, Sovereign Soul Unchained Mind. I've actually been on panel with him before myself, talking about the sovereign citizen thing. The dude's an anarchist, a Sov Cid, a flat earther. You name it, it's in his bag. Like his brain has got to be like full of marbles or something, man. I don't know what's going on up there. Scary. Call him a butter brain, potato brain, a douche canoe. I don't know what the heck he is, man, but he's something else. At least, like what Zerzu has proved that I have by going up there, at least you can have a conversation with the guy, but he ain't having it if he disagrees. I mean, he won't, well, he might. Anyway, Zerzu, we had a lot of fun yesterday. Thank you for having me up. Let's see who else is here. Ray, Greg Jonick, P Barnes, Script Cat, Suzu. Oh, King Pokey, master of the railroads. Make sure you hit that like button, Pickle. We hate Chrissy and Tiffany Pickles. What the hell? First they were elevators, now they're pickles. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I do know that Adela's here. Good morning to everyone. Finally made it to a morning stream. Glad to have you. Glad to have you, as always. Love it, love it, love it. Electric Glide 28 is also here. Good morning, all. That's right. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Oh my goodness, so many wonderful, beautiful, amazing, unbelievable people here today. Let's see who else is here. Let's see. Greg Jodick, Zerzu, Electric Glide. Parson 1122. It's the first week of the month. That's right. And Billy Yank is also here during the first week of the month. Good morning to you. It's sir. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully this is who I think it is and not his alter ego. Ladies and gentlemen, Black Heart Knight. Let's see who else is here. I don't know. Why don't we scroll through the chat and find out? Let's see. Lunar Knights, Blackheart Knight, Dad Farted, Script Cat, Parson, 1122. What you gonna do? No, Cody is here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Hello, Rashers, Roughneck. Sue Bear is here. Brian Showman is also in the house. Yeah. Love it. I love it. I love it. All right. It looks like with that, we are officially caught up. All right. Oh, my goodness gracious me. We've got so much going on today. Of course, we got the Rash show. And then this afternoon, of course, the Hez and Ray Make Your Day show. It's going to be amazing, spectacular, wonderful, unbelievable, remarkable. And I'm really looking forward to the afternoon show because having the nominees, just for those of you who haven't been keeping track, it's all of the past 4 winners going against each other. So our nominees for Douche Canoe of the Month tonight are going to be Aselmo, Good Citizen News, Tyrant Terminator, and Amagansett Press. Oh, man, that show's going to be a banger. Shut up. All right. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I want to get right into it because I found something just this morning. I found it. Apparently, this has been going on for a minute. There's a channel called The Law Maniac, but it's spelled Lawman Eac. Apparently, the guy's a cop. He does a podcast, and he does different stuff, all crime stuff. But he just on the 2nd, he put out a video about Chili de Castro called Frauditor Gets a Taste of His Own Medicine. So I thought, hey, let's see what this guy's all about. And I literally just discovered it this morning myself. So we're going to be watching this for the first time together. I haven't seen this yet. Hopefully this is going to be good. It looks good. It looks like this guy's been around for a minute. He knows what he's doing. So let's check this out, see what this guy's all about. Ladies and gentlemen, the Law Maniac. Here we go.
You better back the f up.
Do you know it's a First Amendment right to video record? I'm like a paparazzi.
If you put your hands on me, I'm gonna shoot the shit out of you. I need a police officer at 19 years old.
You're the creator of chaos. That's exactly what you are. And these people are being fooled by you. You're nothing but an idiot.
Hey, welcome to the Grappa Show.
Where's the bottle cap?
I don't need one. We have a new sponsor, the High
new
Springs
sponsor.
Brewing Company, High Springs, Florida. Check them out.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I want to talk about these frauditors. Have you heard of a frauditor?
I hate them.
You know what they are, right?
Oh, God, I hate the hell out of them.
Let's talk about that. These auditors, they go around. Initially, they started off by kind of antagonizing the police. They would just kind of, they'd show up at different areas. It could be a post office. It could be just, coming to a police department lobby. And they would try to bait a police officer into demanding their ID and things of that nature. And so I think initially that was their whole onset. They thought they were doing some, some good work constitutionally. And I'll talk a little bit about that in a second.
Yeah.
But it seems like because of the views that they get, they're now going after like the common working man. They harass store owners.
Bullies.
They're
They look
bullies.
like they turn into bullies. Now, their message is, I think, pure in one way. They want to make sure that people understand their jobs, especially law.
Right.
And so, hey, off to you. We all educated. Just and kill people. This is what it is. There's attorneys that screw up all the time. We see that on the daily.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I got myself some pizza time. What a wonderful thing. Yippee. Oh man. So far so good. It looks like these guys they got something going on. Also, now that I've actually started the video, like I said, I just discovered it this morning while I was prepping for the show, so I haven't watched it yet. Chili was in the thumbnail, but then it turned out that was just part of the intro. So I don't know if this video is about Chili or just about frauditors in general. But either way, I think this is going to be some good stuff. All right, let's check it out some more now that I'm back online. All right. Oh, never mind.
But when you get into they start getting aggressive. The aggression is really what bothers me.
That's what bothers me. So let me give a quick message to all the cops watching. Listen, and I've said this before on other videos and other podcasts. Know your job.
Yeah.
Just know when you can and cannot detain somebody. Understand your job. Know that people can film anybody they want in public. There's nothing we can do about it. There's nothing you should do about it. It's your.
I just think back to when cell phones first came out.
Yeah.
People recorded. You remember what we used to do to phones?
We didn't know. We used to take their phones from them.
How many phones did we put? This is evidence now.
I know.
Sausage, mushroom, green pepper, onion, and black olive, baby. All right. Yes. And here's your happy dance, Billy. Or maybe here's your happy dance. Or maybe here. All right. Yes. Happy Thursday.
Take it and put it up.
We didn't know. It was brand new.
We were wrong.
Right,
Okay,
right,
flat
right.
out. But it was always funny in the beginning because then you'd see people that knew us downtown and they'd be like,
They put the phone away.
put that phone away as quick as possible.
Yeah, I mean, we were new. It was a new thing. We've been cops for many years. But if you're a police officer, man, just know your job. Know when you can and cannot detain anybody. And obviously, you have to realize that anybody can film anybody in a public place. That's what it is. Stop demanding ID from people. You alleviate a lot of problems. Now, that being said, yeah, you're right. It's the bullying. It's the antagonizing.
Yeah.
And what really bothers me more than, messing with the cops, because listen, I signed up for a job that I know half the population supports me. The other half hates my guts. I'm good with that. I understand that.
Big deal.
But what really bothers me are some of these videos of these frauditors, because I'm not going to call them auditors because they're fucking frauditors, with these frauditors going after the innocent man, the hardworking man, who fucks with a security guard?
Bro, they don't want to be there either.
Bro, they make like minimum wage. They make less than minimum wage. Here, let me show you a video. Can I show?
Yeah.
This. I saw this pop up the other day, and it really pissed me off. Check this video out.
Thank you. Is that okay?
Is that how you treat everybody?
Nobody records me. Nobody records me.
You're in a touristic area, ma'am.
Can you please get the camera out of my face, sir?
I'm not in your face. Look how far I am
I
from
know, I
you.
just don't want to be on camera. And I'm asking you to put the camera down, and you're not putting the camera down. You still have me over.
Are you working for the library? Are you working for the library?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to bother you. I'm just working on a video, ma'am. That's it. Do they tell you guys about the Constitution when you get hired at Allied Universal?
No, they're security guards,
You know, it's a
man.
First
I'm just
Amendment
glad
right
they
to video
passed the
record.
drug test.
I'm like a paparazzi.
Might not have. You never know.
Hi, Miss Selena. I have somebody on the blog that recording me. I asked him not to record me.
That's the problem is, if somebody's simply asking, and I get it. You can record. I get it. You're allowed to record, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. But she's simply asking. She said, please don't record me.
Right,
What's so hard about, all right, hey, no problem. I'm going to record over here then.
right.
So just stop. I mean, you
No.
don't have to sit there and antagonize somebody just so you can say what? I told a security guard about the Constitution. Shut the fuck up.
It's because it's their agenda. What is their agenda? They have an agenda. Their agenda is to get views, right? And what really boggles my mind is now these frauditors, they have a following, right? Again, they have a following, but the things that I read in the comments, you read the comments in that video, read the comments in other videos. And again, I understand messing with the cops, do what you, I don't agree with it, but I mean, I
we know what we signed up for.
We know what we signed up for, but security guard didn't sign up for that. And she doesn't make a whole lot of money. There's another video I'll show you here in a minute, where another security guard is being harassed, right? The guy's just out there doing his job and he's very low key, talking soft. But what happens here is they're going after these people like they didn't study the Constitution. They don't have to. They're security guards,
Right.
but they're doing it for views. And you have their viewership, like the people who follow these frauditors, and they're calling them heroes, and they're saying you guys are doing God's work. Like I read this
God's
shit.
work.
That's not God's work. Why don't you get a pedophile off the street? Right? Get somebody off the get a drug dealer, get a gangbanger, get a human trafficker off the
Well, that'd
street.
be hard because they probably wouldn't be concerned about your camera.
They wouldn't care about your camera. Well, and I'm glad you brought that up. Here is what happens. And so I don't know how many times I've heard you ain't shit without your badge and gun. Yeah, whatever. You ain't shit without your civil rights and your camera. Because I can assure you that you go up to one of these security guards making $9, $10 an hour, right? Or you go up to a cop on a bed, or anybody on a bed, a store owner, a business owner, without that camera and without your civil rights, and things might not go in your favor. You're going to meet the wrong one day.
The problem is most of these guys, and it's mostly guys, very few women, but most of these guys, you could tell got either picked on at some point in their life or were treated poorly.
Soy
Because the second they get that camera and they feel like they get a little bit of power, all of a sudden they're and it's doing God's work. What a joke! I mean, seriously.
So what are you doing?
You're like, pick on the cops. I get that. Yeah, absolutely. We learn about the Constitution. We should know how to enforce it. We should know what's good and what's not. I get that.
Well, why mess with the working man?
But you're switching over to other people. Like, you didn't get enough views with us, and I get pissed. I get pissed at the cop whenever these guys are going after cops. I get pissed at the cop because you should know better.
Right. I do. It annoys me. It annoys me.
Tried to bait us in our career.
Constantly. Do you remember when I went viral?
I
might throw that up here.
One of the best lines ever used ever. It was amazing and totally fit the script. But that's how you got to play it.
Yeah.
We play it with a little sarcasm. And
Right.
That's why you and I will probably never be put on some frauditor, as you call them, and they should be called. That's why we'll never be on something like that, because you're not going to bait me.
I would walk away.
You're not going to touch me. You're never going to give me the joy.
You're not going to
to
put your hands on me.
My hands back on you. So you won't touch me. Like, what are you going to do? You're going to make me feel bad? What are you
And
gonna
that's
call
what
me?
they do. And you're right. That's what they do. They instigate to the point where they know that you're not going to hit them. You're not going to lose your job. Security guard doesn't want to lose his job. Business owner doesn't want to lose his job. I'm a cop. I don't want to lose my job. I'm not going to, you can get in my face. You can do the camera thing. And again, the cameras don't bother me at all.
We kind of like it.
Yeah.
John and I thrive with
Look at
the
his
camera.
face. The
Look
problem
at,
is,
look at his body, baby.
yeah, well, it's hard to get the big face and the big body in one fucking small screen. So these guys got to get the extra wide angle. But what are they doing? They're literally going up to people who they know aren't going to hit you back, right? They would never pull that shit off with somebody that has the propensity for, I said the wrong word. What was it?
Propensity for violence.
Yeah, that's what I said. The right word. Why'd you
You're
correct me?
intelligent, bro. Look at this guy.
Good
Good with words.
Propensity.
Good with words.
The propensity for violence. They would not do that if violence was imminent. If violence was imminent, and they would never approach somebody if they know that violence can happen at any time.
You notice how none of these guys are intimidating either. And if y'all are watching, none of you are intimidating.
No,
all you do is talk and get loud.
That's all they do.
None of you are fucking SEAL Team 6 coming out of there.
You're good at getting loud. Now, there's one guy. I'll play the video for you here in a second. There's one guy, but it was hilarious. He looks like he's in shape. He looks like he can handle himself. He's probably a smaller guy, but just in good shape. And he's loud. I think he's unhinged. There is something wrong with him. You look him up and you realize he's got an arrest record. I think he got a domestic violence.
That's what you meant. Oh,
and these are the heroes. These are the heroes,
yeah.
right?
What a hero. You beat on your old lady and now you're mad at the cops. So you're like, I'm going to go figure out that you don't know your rights. Well, I guess you don't know not to hit people.
But he's in good shape and he looks like he can handle himself, right?
Well, you gotta be in good shape if you're going to punch women in the face.
Well, you have to. But
real tough guy.
But I will say this. I'll play this video for you. He's literally harassing a group of cops, I think in California. And then he gets a taste of his own medicine because this other dude comes up and sticks a camera in his face. So he gets annoyed. Yes, but then it gets better because at one point you could tell the guy sticking the camera in the auditor's face really probably can't handle himself. But some other dude walks up and starts running his mouth. And the auditor,
we're going to put that in there.
Play it right now.
Yeah, tell me about it.
The auditor bitches up. He fucking bitches up,
what?
Dude, and he walks away. Let me play it.
Real tough guy. When it's not a woman, it's hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a real tough guy. Wait.
When it's somebody that will fight you back.
Right.
The police aren't going to hit you back. You know that. That's why you get in a cop's face. A security guard who wants to keep his job is not going to hit you back. That's why you get in his face. You guys aren't real men at all. You guys are fucking instigators who are afraid to get into an actual physical altercation.
Yeah.
So you fuck with people who won't hit you back. That's like starting a fight in school with the principal standing right there. You know damn well nothing's going to happen and it's going to get broken up quick, right? That's what this is the equivalent of what you guys do.
Start that fight. You're like, hey, bub, I'm about to go hit this dude. I'm going to need you to grab me quick, player.
Watching, and they're just curious as to what's going on. You know what I mean? Because when you're talking about taking the guy's liberty and putting him in jail, you know.
Yeah, for his arrest, they were drinking in public on a public street, right? You can't drink alcohol.
Drinking in public on a public street.
Right,
I know. I saw the evidence.
So right now, he's writing a citation for that. Okay.
Writing a citation, and these two guys are gonna get to go.
Yes.
Cool. Maybe we can take him out of the torture cuffs since he's caught.
And maybe you're fucking just getting fucking money and clout off your video.
Me? But,
Hey, sir, can you go stand over there, please?
I'm okay.
This guy doesn't look like he fucking cares. I love it.
No.
Oh.
He just took my property.
No, what was your name?
He just took my property.
What was your name?
He just took
Hey, sir, can you
He
please?
just took my. He just took my
Did you see
property.
that?
You see that?
So the guy turns his hat to the back. Apparently, I don't know. Yeah. And then he knocks the camera down, and the frauditor, rather than be a man, right? Because remember, you're only going to fight people or pick fights with people who can't hit you back. You know this. So rather than be a real man, he turns around and looks at the cops and goes, "He tried to take my property."
Which,
Come on,
why
dude.
are you going to harass the guy and then ask him for help?
Soy boy. Oh, so I'm gonna play this part. I'm gonna play this clip in the video. So this frauditor goes after the one guy that I didn't show, but he goes after this one guy, and the guy backs off of him, right? So apparently the auditor gets louder and louder because he realizes this guy's gonna back off and not fight him back. But that dude comes back, the one who flipped the hat.
Love him.
Watch his reaction.
Hero. That's a hero.
That's a hero. Now, again, what happens? These guys, these frauditors will approach people who can't fight back because they'll lose their job, or maybe they can't fight, right? Or, they have these security guards, so, and a cop, we're not going to beat somebody up because they're not complying with us and they're calling us names or whatever. They know this shit, but not everybody adheres to that law. And watch how this guy goes after Chili.
Your ass got saved. He saved you. It's live, bro. Go ahead.
Where's the phone at?
You're live.
Where's the phone at?
You're live.
Here it comes. Here it comes. This comes back.
You're live.
I got it.
You got it, homie. No, you're live, bro.
Hey, bring it up.
Hey,
homie.
Hey, you're live, bro. And just so you know, man. Listen, You know,
You hear the crack in his voice?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
man.
I wish somebody would. I wish you would.
So I could press
I don't want to fight
charges.
anybody. I want to walk. I want to go home. Listen, God bless you. I'm out.
Oh, now you want to go home.
1 second. I got to go dark.
Why you gotta go dark? Clean your pants. Cause him. Oh, he's running. He is running away in fear. He is run. He's like, oh God.
That is complete. That is complete
He
satisfaction.
turned into a damn track star.
That's complete satisfaction, and that's what I'm talking about. These
Yeah.
frauditors approach people who they know they're going to keep their jobs. They don't want to lose their jobs. They're not going to fight back. They're not going to, they know this, but when they run into the wrong one, and he is the only frauditor that I've seen that looks like he can handle himself. And even he bitched up and ran. He fucking ran away. He runs his mouth to the cops. The cops handle it very well.
And then he runs his ass away from
And then he runs away from the other guy who will fight you back, right? He literally
Love it.
runs. And so, listen, here's my final message. If you are a police officer, you better know your job. I mean, you shouldn't be out there on the streets if you don't know who you can and cannot detain. You shouldn't be out there on the streets if you know damn well that everybody has a right to record in public, right? And if you're a frauditor, listen, do something heroic, man. Like, stop messing with the working man, right? Stop messing with the security guards and the store owners. I understand you're trying to get views, but do something. If you really, if you really want to be a hero to all your soy boy fan base, do something good. Go after child. There's a group of guys that actually go after predators,
Yep,
to
I love
child
those
sex
guys.
offenders. I love that. Go after. Be a man. Do some real
You wanna
heroic
stick a camera
shit.
in somebody's face? Do it to a criminal. Why not try that for a little bit? You'll get some views on that. I'll watch it.
I'll watch it too,
All
and
of it.
I'll like and subscribe.
These frauditors are just like the guys we talked about on the damn bridge in episode 2 of our podcast. If you haven't watched it, go back and check that out. It's the same shit.
Yeah,
John's got irritable bowel, people.
I do.
You can't
I don't
make-
have
if
time.
We're cutting a ticket. He can't be
I
out there
can't.
all night. There
I
may be
can't.
things are rumbling. Chipotle may be firing.
Chipotle, and that's the only thing open on midnight shift. So it's right before mid's.
That and Waffle
Chipotle.
House.
I don't go to Waffle House. Hey man, that's the end of the show.
Hey.
Appreciate it.
Love y'all. Appreciate it. Hey, High Springs Brewing Company.
Absolutely.
Thanks, boys. Appreciate y'all coming through. Go check my guys out. High Springs, Florida. High Springs Brewing Company.
Tell Ken I said, hey.
All right. That was very, very, very interesting. I like that. Like I said, I've never seen these guys before, never heard of them. But because it was a frauditor video, it came up on my recommended or whatever. So I thought I'd check it out, and I checked it out with you guys. That's the first time I saw it. I like these guys. They seem pretty cool. They're both cops, obviously. Interesting hearing other people's points of view. I like the idea in general of whenever someone who doesn't do what we do covers frauditors, to hear different points of view and stuff. I like it. And the fact that they kept pointing out, and I always talk about this. In fact, Ray and I have both talked about this a few times. Ray, did you have anything to say about this, or you want me to just keep on rambling? No, yeah. Well, I mean, it's up to you if you got something to say. No, all right. Yeah, there she is. What did you think of that video?
No, I liked it. It was different perspective.
I like that.
I like getting the perspective of people who don't do this
Right.
all the time. So,
And the thing that I wanted to point out, and the reason why I mentioned I thought of you, is because you and I have had this conversation before on the air and off, and they kept pointing out the fact that these guys specifically purposely go out of their way to aim at soft targets.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
we do. Mhm.
how many times have we seen that?
I've lost count.
Right?
Yeah, because they're cowards, and it's easy. It's easy for them, and they don't have to work very hard to get what they want out of the video then.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And the when to work hard, that's what it drives me nuts. Because they always, we make these
Pizza. The pizza. I think you're okay though. I don't think it's gonna last very long.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it'll end soon. Maybe by April or June, the pizza
You're
will be
fine
gone.
now.
All right. So anyway, yes.
I think
Um,
singing is your remedy for it.
yeah, every time I pizza, I'll just start singing a song and then I'll come
Yeah,
back and do it
yeah.
again. But yeah, I really like that. And the fact that they really did keep emphasizing, because another reason why I like videos like that is because it sort of like reaffirms, like, because you always hear, especially people on their end, they're like, oh, you guys are just in your own echo chamber. You're in your echo chamber. Because everyone and all your followers and everyone, yeah, give them the sauce. We love that. Yeah, give them the, or whatever, they support this BS. But hearing somebody that's outside of our group, that's one of the reasons why I like hearing what they have to say, because it sort of reaffirms, like, it's not just us that think this is what's happening. It's not our opinion, it's a fact. These guys are butterbrain douche canoes, and their victims are innocent people.
Yep.
Ugh.
I would just love for them to keep doing this so we could get their take on all of it. Like when they say, oh, we can use the plain view doctrine. And, like
Right.
Andre Sloan just put out a video about public easements, like.
I actually have an Andre Sloan video on deck for today called Frauditor Doesn't Know Easement Laws. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Um,
And he's a cop, so it's interesting to get their perspective on the law, the actual laws,
right.
and that's why I like when they do this, because you learn about what the actual laws are, not
Yes.
what their take on them is.
It's always so messed up. And
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, see, this is why this show is great and it's live and Ray's awesome, because that was the next video I wanted to play. She brought it up. She didn't even know. Perfect segue, ladies and gentlemen. We're professionals here. Ladies and gentlemen, Andre Sloan. All right.
Hello, everyone, and a happy new year. It's so nice to be back and making another video for you awesome folks. I trust you had a fun-filled but uneventful New Year's Eve leading up to the ball dropping. Now, I got stuck working a 12-hour shift overnight because there was a lot of chatter out there, and there was some subsequent bulletins that were put out about things possibly going kaboom overnight. But nothing ended up happening. Had a pretty chilled night, so we could thank God for that. But now I'm back with y'all for my first video of the year, which I found on Frauditors News Network's channel yesterday. And a shout out to that channel because I watch it quite often and they're pretty funny if you ask me. If you're not if you're not if you're not subscribed to that channel, go check them out and be sure to tell them I sent you. Now, this video here is going to showcase a video by a channel called Handicap News from Anniston, Alabama. Now, I'd never heard of this channel before yesterday, so I don't know anything about the douchebag that runs the channel, except after watching his video and reading his comments, I can tell you he's an uneducated douchebag. It's the new year, so I hope you have some new popcorn to pop up so you have something to eat while you go through this video together. So let's get ready to board the crazy train of frauditing.
Country, back the blue, you gotta back the blue, yeah. If all lives matter, blue lives matter too. Back the blue, you gotta back the blue, yeah. Sick and tired of the media trying to play with us. Ever since you got a badge, people wanna hate on you. Everybody saying that the police, but they the first ones to call when it's really some beef. When it's real, yeah. I ain't even trying to catch smoke. Every cop ain't bad, I'm just trying to let you know.
Okay, folks. So this here is handicap news. Now, 8 or 9 days ago, he posted a 22.5-minute video of him videotaping the police arrest someone in Anniston, Alabama, in a parking lot. Now, for some reason, there's also an ambulance at this scene. Now, I have no context of the scene because Handicap News does not narrate this video at all. And for 19 minutes, he stands there and quietly videotapes the scene. Now, I'm thinking here is a frauditor actually doing things the correct way, videotaping from a public sidewalk, a good distance away from the scene, and he doesn't shout anything at the officers or obstruct or interfere with the scene or the incident at all. Then at 19 minutes, an officer approaches the frauditor, handicap news. Oh, man. And he approaches him and, oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought there. Anyways, 19 minutes, the officer approaches him and lets handicap news know he's standing on private property. And the owner of that private property, which is a restaurant named Jack's, wants him trespassed. Well, old douchebag handicap news opens up his mouth and the stupidity just spews forth. Now imagine my shock to find out that handicap news was not on a public sidewalk at all. Nope, he was on private property. Now he stood there for 19 minutes and didn't say anything, and the officers approached him. Well, they must know him pretty well. So if any of you out there know anything about this guy, please, please, please let me know what you know about him. Maybe I can do a deep dive into his past and see why he's such a fucktard to the police. Now, I'm not going to play 19 minutes of a silent video, just watching the police do their job. But if you want to watch it, you can go to his channel, which I'm going to put the link to his channel down below. Or I suggest you go to Frauditor News Network's channel and watch the video from there. That way he doesn't get clicks and views and money.
Hey, sir, how are you? I'm also here at the Anniston Police Department. Jack's personnel do not want you on the property anymore. They want you to leave the property.
Never was on their property.
This is Jack's property.
Nope, this is a public easement, you dumb son of a bitch.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're not even 5 seconds into the video. And right off the bat, Handicap News opens his mouth and the stupidity comes spewing out. Now, Handicap News claims he's not on private property owned by Jack's, the restaurant, that he's on a public easement. Now, there's two problems with this idiotic statement by this guy. Number one, he is on private property that's owned by the restaurant. And number two, there is no such thing as a public, quote unquote, public easement. Now, I've debunked easements in the past where these frauditors claim public easement this and public easement that. And it's their right to stand on the public easement and do whatever the fuck they want to do. Well, so here's an uneducated douchebag, and he's just simply regurgitating what he's heard from all these other frauditors say. Now, here's the real deal, folks.
That's great.
Easements in Alabama are defined as being to grant the right to use another's property for a specific purpose. Also, another description, an easement provides the grantee, which in this case would be the douchebag handicap news, with the right to use the non-owning property in a certain way. And then lastly, we have from the dictionary, the definition of an easement is the right to cross or otherwise use someone else's land for, read it for yourself, for a specified purpose. So what we have here is a right of way, actually. which most commonly grants a pedestrian the right to use the outer edge of another's property to cross or go across the property to get to the other side. A better example of this would be the sidewalk on your property that runs the entire length of the street of the neighborhood. It just happens to cross your property also. Now, we all know that a person has a right to walk along that sidewalk or that easement to cross your property to get to the other side. Now, just because it's an easement with the right to enjoy limited use of your property does not mean that someone can stand there for an extended period of time and do whatever the hell it is they want to do. That is not the definition of or the intent of an easement, ladies.
That's something I wanted to point out too. And I've said this before. Like, the big excuse that these guys use, especially Amagansett Press, he uses this almost every video, but a lot of them do it. Another good one for this is NC Tyrant Hunter, and there's a bunch of them. I mean, they all do it, but it's this idea, like he's saying, well, I'm on the sidewalk, so I'm allowed to do what I want on the sidewalk, right? But when you're on an easement, you're on a sidewalk, you're on this and you're on that. These things exist for a reason. I'm just walking past and I happen to be filming. Planting your tripod in front of a spot and standing in that spot is not walking past. But they always say that. Well, I was just walking down the street, minding my own business, and I happen to have my camera. No, you weren't. You planted your ass there and were filming for 45 freaking minutes before you baited a reaction from somebody. It's always a lie. It's never, oh yeah, I was just using it for the purpose for which it was designed. And it's not just the easements, it's the buildings themselves, right? Let's take the classic example of the post office. The post office, you go there because, you know, you want to ship a package or you want to receive a package, or maybe you need a passport. You want to fill out some forms, or the, you know, the registry for the draft or whatever. I know there's no draft, but you still, if you're a man, you still have to fill the thing out or whatever. That's all part of what post offices are for. If you're not there for one of those things, then you don't belong in there. If you're not on the easement for the purpose of crossing to get to the other side, just to stand there like a douche canoe and film for an hour and a half, 2 hours, 8 hours, no, that's not what it's for. And I always love to use the example of when they're on a sidewalk, specifically leading like around a building or to a building. Like, well, you guys built that there for anyone to be able to use it. They put that there so that you don't have to trudge through the mud and the woods and whatever else was there before they built the building to get to the front door. It's once you cross that certain threshold, you're on their property. They just put a sidewalk there so that people don't have to just go through whatever, again, depending what climate you're in, what would be there anyway. It's all, anyway, I like this, and I like the way he's breaking it down. This is good stuff. Let's get back to the video, shall we?
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, watch your mouth. Stop cursing.
I don't have a freedom of speech.
That's called disorderly conduct.
No, it's not. Are you going to be the plaintiff?
I will. See the evidence.
Okay, then do it then.
All right. And now this piece of shit is going to start cursing at the officer outright right off the bat. Because as we all know, this has nothing at all to do with the First Amendment or education of any kind. Nope. It's all about criminals trying to get revenge on the police for perceived injustices, when really it's about them being mad at the police because they won't let these douchebags do whatever it is they want to do and get away with it. All right, but the officers are right. The frauditors wrong. So he wants to claim freedom of speech and he can curse and everything. But you know what? Title 13A of the Criminal Code of the State of Alabama, subsection 11-7, letter A, states that a person commits the crime of disorderly conduct if, with the intent to cause public inconvenience, annoyance, or alarm, or recklessly creating a risk thereof, he or she does any of the following, and we'll scroll down to number 3 here, and it states in a public place uses abuse or obscene language or makes an obscene gesture. Now, I personally think it's a stretch that the officer's going with disorderly conduct because really, there's not other people around for this to offend or alarm or annoy. But hey, who knows? Maybe in Alliston, I almost said it again. Anniston,
Alabama.
Alabama. There we go. Having a hard time tonight, folks. Maybe the local judges down there are strict on this kind of stuff, and as long as you do it in a public place, then you're screwed for disorderly conduct. Now, I would have just gone with the trespassing after warning charge here, but our young officer here is off to Jack's, as we see, to make sure that they want to press charges on this guy.
Do it then. Do it then.
Ooh, I'm sorry. I love Audrey Sloan's commentary. The fact that he left in the mistake made it funnier. And the fact that he used the expression off to Jack's, but he's in front of the Jack's restaurant. So it's just hilarious because, again, with the private property stuff, these guys are butterbrains. Oh, wait. I think Ray has something to say. She raised her hand. What's up?
Yeah, when he said there was nobody around to be annoyed or alarmed, the cops, they're annoyed, they're alarmed, they don't like it, the screaming and the cursing and everything. And I'm sure there's customers in that restaurant that don't like it. They can hear it.
Right. Just because the video doesn't see if there's people in the area doesn't mean there's not. And again,
Right.
with the restaurant, there's probably customers in there. Yeah, absolutely.
I know they say that cops can't be the victims of a crime or whatever, but they can hear, they can be just as annoyed by it. Plus, they're trying to deal with a situation over there that could be distracting them from that. So yeah, I totally get disorderly conduct there.
Yeah. And I don't know if you saw Kfar's newest video, but the guy he covers in it is the same guy who, when I did my Frauditor iceberg video,
Yeah.
it's the same guy because in the video Kfar did, he's in his car and he's parked, I think, in a Starbucks parking lot or something after they're closed, and the cops are like, like they do with the welfare check or whatever. There's somebody in their car in the middle of the night, what's going on and all that.
Oh, the guy with the car where it's all packed full of crap, right? That guy?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, the point is, this is the same guy who I covered a while ago, like I said in my iceberg video, where he's in the video. I take a clip of him saying, hey, it's a really, really good feeling to know that when cops come and you say, I need your sergeant, and they bring more cops and more cops, it's a very, very good feeling to know that you're taking them away from going after real criminals and that you're wasting their time and taking them away from real crimes. Like,
But don't they always say, like, oh, you're wasting tax dollars on me, you should be out looking for real criminals?
that's why I use that clip, because it's like this guy is admitting flat out that they're purposely going out of their way to pull the cops' attention away from other criminals. And this particular guy is proud of it. He's like, this is so great. There's other people, real criminals are going to be getting away with their crimes because I'm wasting all the cops' time. It's great. The mentality of some of these people is just abhorrent.
First of all, you're only wasting one cop's time. There's a whole
Yeah. A whole department of them.
department out there. I mean, and they have like detectives and everything else for the major crimes.
Right.
So I don't think you're doing exactly what you think you're doing there.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
hey, go get
More
them,
power to you,
Tiger.
buddy.
Yeah.
But you know what? You just made a good point too, which is that, like, when they go after these cops, especially, traffic cops and stuff, and it's like, especially fake Mike's real good for this. But it's like, oh, well, how come you're not out there getting these murderers or these rapists or these whatever? And it's like, that's what detectives are for,
Yeah.
you know? And the thing that really gets my goat with people like him is, and by the way, for those of you who don't know, Frauditor Trolls got fake Mike on his show tonight. So that's going to be interesting to see. I might pop in there to see if I could get in a question because I'd love to ask him this. Because he loves to go after cops that aren't physically doing anything at that moment. Say, oh, you're wasting taxpayer dollars just standing around waiting for something to happen. It's like, well, if every single cop was doing something else and a call came in and there was some kind of an emergency, there'd be no cops available to handle it. Especially in a big city, there has to be idle police that are ready if a call comes in to respond.
Yeah. They all cannot be doing something.
Right.
Plus, don't they get meal breaks?
Oh,
Time
no,
to go to the bathroom?
No. They're servants, and servants have to just, their job, if you're a police officer, your job is to verbally say your name and badge number on demand and to make sure that anyone holding a camera can do whatever they want, whenever they want, with no consequences. And your job is to make sure that nothing happens to them. Everybody else can go screw. They need to just stay home.
Yeah, everybody but them should be out running the streets. Well, then who are they going to film? If everybody else is at home and they're the only ones out there, each other, then
well, right, because
they're all going to be Camback Karens and Darrens filming each other.
Yeah.
Then everybody else is at home.
Yeah, because
What's
don't
the
leave your
point
house
then?
if you don't want to be filmed. So it's, the
Yeah.
whole world is nothing but idiots filming each other.
Yeah. They're calling each other Camback Darrens and Karens and stuff.
Oh, this is great. All right, back to the video, guys.
Actually,
Do it then. I'm not even on their property.
You are on Jack's property.
I am not on their property. There's the road. There's Jack's.
Leave the property.
Never on their property. What is your name and badge number?
Hey, Cam.
What is your name and badge number, you piece of shit?
That's the last one.
Hey,
Not curse again.
lock me up then. Lock me up then. Lock me up. Lock me up. Do you think I'm on Jack's property? Is this not a public easement where people can walk up and down the street?
Well, the grass is their property.
It doesn't matter whose property it is.
Oh. The frauditor just admitted that an easement is used to walk up and down the street. He just shot himself in the foot, ladies and gentlemen. In other words, that easement is for a specific purpose, isn't it? Not for him to stand there and do whatever he wants. It's for someone to walk up and down the street to cross Jack's property to get to the other side, isn't it? Now, wait for it. Our young officer seems to be coming back from Jack's.
Trespass from the Jack's parking lot. If you refuse to leave, you will be arrested for trespassing. Do not stand the road. Do not stand the road.
Well, then I have to stand on the
You can
fucking
go-
public. This is public. I'm not fighting. This is public. I'm on a public easement.
All you have to do is listen, man.
I don't have to listen.
You do.
No, I don't.
You're not above the law,
No,
man.
I don't. I know I'm not above the law. Y'all ain't either.
So this frauditor says, I know I'm not above the law. But he's saying to himself, I'm going to stand here on private property trespassing, calling private property whatever I want since it seems to be public property, acting in a disorderly manner. Oh, yeah, you're a legal fucking scholar, you are, mister. You need to take a little bit more law classes from YouTube Law School with the likes of people like Chili DeCastro because you don't know what you are talking about.
Make sure you get all, is y'all's
They're always
body
on.
cams on?
They're always on.
Right now you're under arrest for trespassing.
Going through me, I'm not even on
You're
Jack's
under arrest for
property.
trespassing.
I'm not even on Jack's property. I'm not even on Jack's property.
All you gotta do is step to the other parking lot, man. They get it.
I never talked to him. You went in there and solicited a wristband. Yes, sir.
So, as these officers are escorting this moron to the police car, now the uneducated douchebag says that our young officer went into Jack's and solicited a trespass. Oh my God, the old evil solicitation of a trespass. Now, I will say this again, probably for the like 100th time. It's not against the law, policies and procedures, or rules of law in any of the 50 states of the USA, the District of Columbia, or any U.S. possession for a law enforcement officer to quote unquote solicit a trespass from a property owner. I mean, officers do it all the time by asking the complainant, "What do you want me to do with this person?" Now, these frauditors make stuff up and have no clue what they're talking about. I love it because they're just showing their ignorance. But the lens lickers sure eat it up like crazy. Now, go to this guy's video. Like I say, if you click on it very very quickly and then hit the stop button, you can see that the video does not advance. So he might get a click, but he's not going to get a full amount of monetary because you don't watch any of the video. You actually have to watch a certain amount of that video for it to count. But that will give you a chance. You can go to his channel and you can read his comments there. Now, all of his lens licking numbskulls who think that this guy has one hell of a lawsuit because they saw his video on Rogue Nation's channel. You know, like the career criminal George Metz knows what the hell he's talking about either. You know, George Metz is just another douchebag who thinks an easement makes your property public and he can stand there for however long he wants and do whatever the hell he wants. I once had an argument with George Metz over this, and as soon as I told him, "You try and erect a tent on my property, on that easement, that public easement, as you want to call it, you try and erect a tent and live there because I'll have your ass. I'll rip it up and throw it into the middle of the street." Soon as I said that to George Metz, he stopped responding to me. Huh. Must be Andre Sloan knows a little bit what he's talking about, huh? And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the lunacy of handicap news. Now, I have no clue when this video was actually made, just that it was posted 8 or 9 days ago. I actually did a bunch of research into Calhoun County Jail and the Anniston Police Department, and I can't find where he was arrested in late December of 2023. So I'm not too sure. But again, if anyone knows anything about handicap news that I could use to help identify him, I would certainly appreciate the heads up and your assistance in that. Now, I want to thank you all for stopping by and watching the video. I sure hope you liked it. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button and let me know. Also, please subscribe to the channel, share this video, get it out there so more people will know the idiocy of people like this that think easements are, your property is okay to stand on and do whatever the hell they want. You know, I found out yesterday I have 2,000, or we have 2,720 subscribers right now. You know, just 2 or 3 months ago, I was trying to get the channel up over 2,000 subscribers. And look at us now. We're knocking on the door of 3,000. Gotta love it. I'm all excited for the future of this channel. Now, remember to support your local law enforcement, ladies and gentlemen. Back the blue that's near you. Last year, 2023, there were 123 police deaths. And one officer this year in 2024 has already lost their life. Deputy Sheriff Justin Smith of the Stone County, Arkansas Sheriff's Office was shot and killed on January 2nd, 2024. Be sure to say a prayer for him and his family. You know what? Till next time, ladies and gentlemen, y'all take care now.
All right. That was a banger from Andre Sloan. Great stuff. As always, we only got 9 minutes until the cupcake happy dance, ladies and gentlemen. Which is amazing because our next video is the new Frauditor News Network video. So I'm looking forward to that one. So let's see. What do you guys want to talk about until we get into the next one? Hey, Ray, you want to hang out for a minute until it's time for the cupcake dance? All right. So I know you've seen it before. What did you think of that video?
Thought it was great. See, like I said, he talks about the actual what an easement is, how there is no public easement, no such thing, and what they are actually used for, which is just going from here to here, not standing here.
Right.
Camera.
Exactly. That's it.
Yeah.
You know, like I said earlier, but like you said, I really love the way he breaks it down, like to the point where he literally used the dictionary definition. An easement is there so that there's a way that a person can get across your property. It's still your property, but the easement is so that they can get across. Just standing there isn't getting across. You know, I don't know if you remember this, but when we were kids, they used to have this thing. I used to hear about it a lot. It was called loitering.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to that? Now, if you hold your camera, all of a sudden it's not loitering.
And maybe if you move from like here to here and back, you're not loitering. If you just pace in like 2 steps either way, you're not loitering. I don't know.
Well, yeah, that's interesting because that's Terry v. Ohio, right? I mean, that's what that was all about. Was the 2 guys were pacing back and forth in front of the jewelry store, and the cop was like, that looks weird to me. I wonder if they're casing the joint, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's exactly right. It's like, okay, we're gonna not loiter. We're just gonna like, come on.
No, I just don't know why they don't use it more often unless it's so low on the totem pole. They know it's not going to get prosecuted. You
Right.
know?
Well, half of these trespassing cases end up getting dismissed, and that's why the frauditors think it's great.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Honestly, that's one of my arguments on that subject has always been the idea that like they continue to do what they do, not just because of the money, but also because there are, for the most part, obviously we're starting to see more and more of them getting convicted, but in general, there's no consequences for their actions. If they do get arrested, they just e-beg their fans for bail money. And then they go to court and the case gets dismissed because, especially like in big cities or whatever, who's got time to go after somebody for trespass when they have real criminals to go after in overcrowded prisons already, you know? So they're betting the whole farm on, the case getting dismissed. And in the meantime, e-begging and getting tons of money from their sycophant supporter lunatics that think these guys are heroes. It's disgusting. And they don't care because of that, treat people like dirt.
They're never going to care. They're never going to care how they treat people.
No. Well, that's one of the things too, like, because again, they're always like, "Oh, are you the feelings police? What are your feelings? Don't trump my rights and this and that." And it's like, I get that argument because I've heard that argument made like legitimately by certain people in certain situations, but not when you're intentionally trying to, like, the idea that your feelings don't trump law doesn't exist for the purpose of you going up to an old lady, a random old lady on the street, and saying, "Hey, F you old cunt, I hope you die soon." Like, what?
When you purposely set out to antagonize people and then they feel antagonized and angry, how can you blame them?
Right.
And then all of a sudden they like push your camera out of the way, barely touching it, just like moving it. They get very angry, very indignant, and then they want to call the police. Well, you're kind of angry and indignant. So are we calling the feelings police because you're upset about your camera? Or
Yes, that's so huge. I had to pepper spray that guy because I felt threatened. Oh,
Yeah.
you felt
Felt?
threatened? I thought
Yeah.
feelings didn't matter.
Yeah, shouldn't have a part in this. Why were you
Especially with
feeling
that sore
anything?
argument.
Yeah, you shouldn't have been feeling anything. They have no place in this at all. You should act like a robot.
Yeah, because everybody else has to.
Right, cold and unfeeling and just nothing, dead. No feelings.
Yeah,
Shouldn't have
they want a
bothered
world
you.
full of zombies or people who never leave their homes.
Right.
Man. 3 more minutes to the cupcake happy dance. I'm excited. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's right. And of course, in a few days, it's already Thursday. So today, which don't forget, we have the Thursday show at 2:00 today. As in Ray, make your day with the Butterbrain Dish Canoe of the month. It's gonna be a banger. We got some good stuff, and I'll tell you what. I'll give you a preview of the show because I already know that you already know what the nominees are going to be in this and that. I actually spent between last night and this morning because with my software, it isn't just I click a button. Like I had to spend some time doing it, but because to be fair and to really show what's going on in the nominees, Good Citizen News is one of the nominees, so I have to show that video. So I spent a lot of time making sure that all of the pictures of the little girls in their bikinis were pixelated. And I because it just watching it again, it's like I don't know if I or people in general like even and I'm gonna point that out tonight. I'm gonna go to his comment section to show even he hasn't posted another video since then, by the way. And again, I'm gonna talk about this tonight or this afternoon on the show. I'm sure there'll be some people here that aren't here now. Even his fans in the comments after that video were posted were like, "That's gross, filming those little girls and calling them boys. That's horrible. That's horrible." Like they all turned on him. And like I said,
I know.
a new video since. Yeah.
Yeah, I went to his comment section and I'm like thinking, okay, he's going to delete the few bad comments that'll come in. But I was like, okay, it's all bad comments with a few good ones in here. That's possible for him to go through and delete all of these. I was very amazed that even his, gross fans thought that that was inappropriate.
Yep. It was bad. Like I
So
said,
they
going
do
back
have a line.
Huh?
I'm like, they do have a line they won't cross. Okay.
Right. That is rare that you see these people actually show some kind of sympathy or empathy for another human. It's crazy. But I guess, even I mean, that was even like when I was a kid, everyone always used to talk about like even in prison, hardened criminals, murderers, stuff. When it comes to kids, if they find out you're in there for hurting a kid, they'll hurt you. So even the bad guys, when it comes to kids, a lot of them won't cross that line. Well, you know what time it is?
Cupcake happy dance time.
That's right. Are you going to join me or am I going full screen for this one?
You can go full screen for it.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the Daily Cupcake Happy Dance. Here we go. All right. Crap. Damn button. Okay. Ole. All right. Yes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That's right. And we're going to follow it up immediately with the new Frauditor News Network, a video.
Named David, New York, NY, NYC, and Good Guy Activism. In this video, the two frauditors decide to go to the office of the Ombudsman in Manhattan, New York, where one frauditor gets thrown out, the other frauditor gets arrested, and both frauditors end up thoroughly humiliated here in the Frauditor Zone. You can tell it's David from Good Guy Activism that's filming because he's already started to creepily peer into windows. It's like he just can't help himself. Here he goes again. Does anyone else feel the need to take a shower with boiling water and sandpaper?
That's where they work, unless she was going in there to take care of business.
What's your name?
Why? How may I help you? How may I help you? Hi. No. Just have a seat. When they're ready, they'll attend to you. Let me see your ticket. Okay, you're on the right floor. You have a ticket or together?
We're together.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right, so just have a seat. When he's done, somebody else.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Sir, excuse me. You cannot do that. You cannot video. You see the signs around that says you're not allowed to videotape?
What's your name? I just want to know who I'm speaking with. You're trying to give me orders.
Did you introduce yourself to me?
I didn't start talking to you, man.
I know, but you're up here, you're walking around, you're not doing anything. Most people that come on this floor has a ticket and they're coming here for a purpose. So when you're walking around videotaping, I work on this floor, so I'm asking you, what are you doing? Why are you videotaping? What's the matter?
And I was asking you what your name was.
Why?
Because you started talking to me.
Because that's my job, to talk to you. I don't have to tell you my name, but my job is to talk to you. So how may I help you?
I don't really want to talk right now. I don't know. I don't talk to strangers, man.
But then you didn't, you're not telling me who you are.
I didn't start the conversation, man. Respectfully.
Okay.
I'm really starting to think that creeping in windows is an addiction for this asshat. We need to create a peeping Tom anonymous for him, and soon, before little children wake up screaming in the middle of the night, not because of the monster under their bed, but because of their frauditor outside their window.
How you doing, sir? You saying go in there?
Sir?
I haven't gone in there.
Yeah, but you can't be recording or be in the area until the worker brings you back there, sir.
It's fine. The door's wide open.
Yeah, it is, but it's not an invitation. The
Yeah,
lights is
bro,
off.
he's doing extra.
So that means that it's not an invitation to come in.
If the door is wide open, that is an invitation. If the door is wide open,
Okay, first of all, you're up here and you don't have a ticket.
One, I
so
haven't-
That's not an invitation.
Paul, don't even go back and forth. Please, he coming up here. He gonna have
Okay.
have a good day.
Yeah. You can't be recorded, sir.
I thought you said.
He wants to ignore us.
He's zooming in and he's zooming in.
I thought you said you wasn't going to engage me no more. You guys have a good day.
He told us about this.
Robert Soto?
Yeah, he won't tell me why he's up here, and he's zooming in the back with his camera. I don't know what he's zooming back there for.
Oh.
This gentleman right here.
How you doing?
Sir, could I help you? And he's still
How are you?
recording.
Can't be recording.
Yeah, because everybody might not want everybody to know they was in the welfare center January 2nd. You breaching everybody's confidentiality in here. This man might not want nobody to know he was in the welfare center. This woman might not want to know. You're breaching everybody's confidentiality in here.
You know what you're doing? You know what you're doing? You're escalating.
No, but you are.
You're trying to involve other people.
No, I'm not, because you're
You're escalating.
No, I have
You're
to.
escalating.
I have to.
You have to.
No, I have to.
You have to
tell you
observe
that.
and report.
No, I'm telling you, I'm observing it. You're breaching
Your job is to
everybody's
observe and report.
confidentiality in here.
Your job is to
I
observe and
get that
report.
you're trying to. You have an issue. I understand that, but you're breaching everybody's confidentiality in here.
Really?
To prove your point, sir.
Did you see?
That's not right.
So she automatically
That's not right.
knows that I
Not
put
just
people on
you don't
camera.
have to be on camera.
You automatically think I put people on camera, right? You came up here, immediately escalated. You came up here and immediately escalated, trying to start a riot. Yo, you know he's recording you.
No, I have.
Everybody in this building is on camera. As soon as you enter this building, you're on camera.
And they have it up there. You're not allowed to. You're not allowed to. That's why I'm working here, because
I paused here to introduce the other frauditor. This is David, New York, NYC. David is an ignorant frauditor that is going to be arrested and humiliated. Don't be like David.
I have to stress the rules. It's right here, sir.
Ma'am, have a good day.
It's right here.
Have a good day.
It's right there. It's right there.
That's what he's gonna do.
Where's the professionalism at? You come up, you immediately escalate. When your job is to observe and report. And I told you I don't speak to strangers, man.
And I told you, and I asked you, how may I help you? I asked you, do you have a ticket? You selling the same?
I don't know who I'm speaking to, ma'am. I asked you, what's your name?
Everybody.
So they got the signs, everybody remember and be mindful that other clients are being serviced, so they're sharing their personal business, they here, so you can't record them.
What's your name, ma'am?
My name is Miranda, everything is
That's
right
my
here.
name too.
Okay, nice to meet you.
And you
So-
are with what agency?
HRA.
Okay.
So as a courtesy for the other clients, we don't allow that. And if you don't start recording, then we're gonna have to actually come back
I'm
another
here.
day.
I'm here to conduct business.
Okay, yeah. But
Legal
you're
and
recording-
lawful business.
But you're recording people.
I haven't recorded not one private person in here.
You're
I have
recording.
a First Amendment right to record my government according to their duties.
I apologize for pausing again, but I just wanted to point out this private person that creepy David hasn't recorded.
I'm in public. It's a public area. I'm not impeding business. I'm not anywhere I'm not supposed to be. Recording not one private person in here.
You're
I have
recording.
a First Amendment right to record my government according to their duties.
I apologize for pausing again, but I just wanted to point out this private person that creepy David hasn't recorded.
I'm in public. It's a public area. I'm not impeding business. I'm not anywhere I'm not supposed to be. That means I have a right to be here.
You
And I
can
also
be
have a
here.
right
The
to,
issue is not that. The
and I
issue
also
is
have a
to
right,
record.
I have the First Amendment right to record.
No, not in this building. You can't
Why
record in
not?
this building. They don't allow it. I already told you why. It's
Is it against the law?
For the building, yes.
Yeah.
So you could be
Can you,
filming everything because of it.
For exercising my First
Because
Amendment?
we're gonna actually,
So
you're gonna
I-
continue to record.
You work for HRA or you work for DHS?
HRA. This is the HRA building, not DHS.
So you're saying I don't have the right to conduct business in this building?
No, you can conduct your business.
Right, that's what I
without
came to
recording,
do.
But without recording.
I always record my business with the government. It's my First Amendment right too.
All right, so let's stop. Let's slow down. In this building, you cannot record, so we're gonna ask you to stop recording. If you don't start recording, we're just gonna ask you to come back another day. Because they're not gonna service you while you're
So
recording.
you're saying you guys are denying me public services because
If
I'm
you continue
exercising
to
my
record,
rights?
yes.
If I continue to exercise my
Yes,
rights?
if you continue to record, yes.
If I-
Okay. Okay. Mhm.
So he said, right now, for my protection, I have business.
So you can conduct business, that's not the.
Unless
issue.
you're exercising your rights.
The issue is recording, you can't record in the building, so they have.
What's the
They have
law?
signs posted everywhere in the building, they
Can you,
don't.
can you print out the penal code for me?
You could look that up on your own, you could speak about it, I can't print up anything,
You're trying to
but
enforce it though. Can you
we're
at least give me the
telling
penal
you
code?
that you
Because you're
cannot.
enforcing it?
You can look at the signs if you like.
I didn't see not one sign that says no recording on this floor. Maybe an HRA down there, but
And when I asked him, how may I help him? Do he have a ticket so that he could be serviced? He blatantly just continued to stand there. I don't know what he's recording back there. I don't know who he is. You understand what I'm saying? He did not address who he was. He didn't identify why he's here. He could be recording somebody back there, a young lady, a young man. I don't know. They could be a restraining order. Anything can be going on right here. So by you coming in here with him and you don't let us know what's going on, you're violating other people's
Respectfully,
safety.
ma'am, you engaged me. I asked you what's
I
your name,
engaged you on what
and I asked
I
you what your
told
name
you, and I
was.
told you that
You didn't want to give me your name, so I didn't want to have a conversation with you.
I don't have to introduce myself.
And I'm
to
not
you.
obligated to
You
speak to
came in this
anybody.
You came in this building on this.
I'm not
phone,
obligated
got a
to speak to
ticket.
anybody.
Okay.
I have the
all
Fifth
right.
Amendment. I can stay quiet.
Be honest, so you need a ticket, bottom line.
Come on.
So I'm gonna go downstairs, get a ticket, and I'm gonna come
And if you
conduct
continue to
business.
record, you're not gonna be able to be in the building.
You're not telling me what penal code that is.
All right, you can
That
look
you're
in the
enforcing.
lobby.
You have
Everything
a
is in the
supervisor I
lobby.
can speak to?
No, he's not here today.
You guys are just running rampant with no supervisor.
He's not here. We're not running rampant.
So you don't have a supervisor I can speak to?
There's a sign on the wall that clearly states
Why y'all
it's
yelling?
the law.
Why y'all yelling?
We're not doing.
Why you yelling though? You are.
You're going around the issue.
You call these people and then you don't even allow them to handle it. I'm exercising my rights in a public building. Which
So much ignorance, so little intelligence. Mr. Creepy, you are not in a public building. You are in a limited public forum. It may be publicly accessible, but only to the people who have business that coincides with the services that they provide. Peering through windows and loitering does not count just because you hold your almighty camera.
I have the right to do. Is that a policy that you're forcing or is it a law?
You wanna go downstairs and look at it? It's downstairs.
Yeah. If it's a sign that somebody printed out, that's not a law. That's some shit that people printed out.
All right.
I'm asking you what the law is that you're enforcing.
You can't record in this building. That's bottom line. If you want to report it, we could give you the number to report it.
How?
But that's a policy we have to enforce. Yeah.
Oh, it's a policy.
Yeah.
You put policy over law?
So, yeah. Mhm.
What's your name?
We have to report. That's Coleman. All right, come on, guys.
Go ahead.
No, you go first.
Oh, wait.
Come on. What's the issue? Do you want to go see it or not?
I'm going to go.
You have to get tickets, so let's go.
Can you lead the way?
Sir, what's gonna happen is we just gonna ask him to leave the building, and then you just gonna be here by
You
yourself.
guys
You can
are-
come back another day. Like, I'm not gonna keep going back and forth
Why you-
about something. I'm
that's
trying to
de-escalate,
help, so if you
de-escalate.
wanna do it or not.
De-escalate.
All right, so let's go.
service, you got self-reporting.
I'm not talking. I can't talk to three people at the same time.
All right, you doing just fine. Let's
You
go.
need to
Come on.
de-escalate, man.
Yeah, I am.
De-escalate.
And you need to stop recording.
I don't.
All right, well, you're gonna
It's
leave the
protected.
building.
It's
I promise
protected.
you, you'll be out the building.
The First Amendment's protected.
All right.
And I promise I'm gonna hold all of y'all accountable.
Okay. All right, so you can just leave the building. You might as
And
well
I'm
leave.
gonna request your
Yeah.
body camera too.
Yes, thank you.
I'm asking you what
Okay.
law are you
All
enforcing?
right, don't worry about it. You're gonna see it
I
downstairs.
have to worry about it.
You're gonna see it
Yeah,
downstairs. And if you continue to record after you see that, just leave the building. You're not gonna be able to get service. They're not gonna service you with you recording. They just not gonna do it. Again, there's so many people in this building, they don't wanna be on your camera.
Look how this guy's looking at me.
They don't wanna be, and then you antagonize and look how he's looking at you like, come on.
Your boy is
Are
standing
you
like
here
this
for
with his hands
service?
like this
Are you
right
here for
next to me like
service
he's
or
gonna
not?
do
No,
something. So
that's
who's
how he's just
antagonizing?
standing.
So who's
This is
antagonizing?
just standing.
Y'all
How you
cornering me. Y'all
understand?
cornering me into the
You're not
fucking
being
corner of the
cornered. You on
elevator.
the elevator.
All right then. All right
Nobody
then.
wants to be on your recording. You got her on your recording.
Don't
She
be a
don't wanna
public
be
servant
here.
then. Don't be a public servant then. They're in public. I don't know what to
All
tell
right,
you.
and the front is closed.
Where's the sign? Show me.
Right there.
No de-escalation training, I see.
Nah, it's de-escalation training. You being
Yeah, all right.
ignorant.
I'm ignorant for exercising my rights in public. I'm ignorant.
People don't want to be
I don't give
on your
people are in
camera.
public. There's a camera, there's two cameras above your head. What are you talking about? There's no
They don't
privacy
be
in
on your
public.
Facebook, none of that.
There's no privacy in public, and I'm not putting private people on my
You don't
camera.
know what you do. when
You work
get
for the
out.
government, don't you?
You can look around.
You work for the government, don't you? That means I can record you.
Look around.
Where's the penal code? Where's the penal code on the sign?
All right, sir, have a good day.
Where's the penal code on that sign?
Go to me when we make a report.
Where's the penal code on the sign? What law are you enforcing? That's a policy.
can't be-
You don't put policy over law. You don't. What law? What law am I breaking?
Go to me when we make a
What law am I
report.
breaking? You're a peace officer, right? What law am I breaking? All right then.
Do you have a supervisor? Because I
They're
do
not
have
here.
a.
They're not
Please.
here right now.
This just says, please be considerate. That's a request. That's not a.
People
That's not
are
a law.
here.
Please
You don't
be
know
considerate.
why
That's a
they're here,
request.
but they don't wanna
That's a
be
request.
on your recording. Come on.
I'm not here to record private people. I record you because you work for the government.
Really? Well, then why didn't you blur out the child that walked past you just a few seconds ago? I blurted out myself. I guess children aren't private people to you?
You work for the government. You work for the government. I can record you all day long. I can record you all day long. Those public servants up there, I can record all day long. And of course they do these. So what's gonna happen if I go back in this building? What's gonna happen? Summons for what crime? You never asked me to leave.
service, you can, but you cannot record. So if you get to conduct
Did you ask me to
service, you
leave?
can go upstairs. Yes, I'm asking you to leave.
Oh, okay, because you can't trespass me
You're
until you
leaving.
ask me to
I
leave.
did. I said you
All right.
continue to leave. We
All
asked
right.
you to leave. So again, you can leave the
I need
building.
you to write down your names and badge numbers.
You got it here.
Write it down.
I'm not writing it down. You take
Whoa,
notes.
Write it down. Write it down.
Are you
Write it down.
Are you an officer?
No, she's a police
That's
officer.
not that's
I'm
not
not.
policy.
No, I don't have to write it down. You just have to
So
get
then
it.
do
He
you
got
have
me
a
on
business
recording, so
card?
he has it. No, I
You
don't
will
have a
be
business
held
card. You don't have
accountable
a business
today.
card.
What I need to happen is I need to speak to a supervisor
He-
because
no
you're
supervisor's
clear.
here.
So then we need to call an NYPD
So then
because
you need to call NYPD.
you don't know the law right now.
So call NYPD. You
I'm
can.
not gonna
You're
call them. I
entitled
have
to.
a ticket.
You
and
can get service, but you cannot be upstairs recording. So
false.
if you want to,
That's not true.
Where's the law?
That's not true.
Where's the law?
have a good day.
Where's
sir.
the law on the sign? There's no law on the sign. It says please. That's a request. That's not a law.
Please don't come back.
Why don't you honor your oath to the Constitution?
Back up. Your services is done for the day, so that's it. Back up. I am. I'm asking you to back up. You're not being served. You can call NYPD. What am I calling NYPD for? No, I'm not calling NYPD.
You can't deny me services.
No, I am denying you services because.
Of what basis?
Your services are terminated because you're
So then
recording.
what
They
I'm
don't want
saying
you
is,
upstairs recording.
You're gonna get the city in a lot of trouble right now. So I'm
Okay.
saying,
And I'm saying
I'm
you
going-
can, and
what
you
I'm
can
telling you is,
legally
I'm
make
going
a
to
report.
push
You
that
can.
issue. You're gonna
I want you to
detain me
push that
or
issue.
arrest
I
me,
want you to push that issue
then
because
we
we
need
have
to
this
do
problem all the time with people. So I would like
You can't just deny people public services just
I would
because.
like you to push the issue and record it.
No, I didn't.
Watch your back like you doing five.
There's two other doors I
Yes,
can go
you
through.
should. You absolutely should. If you feel like you have the right to do that, then you
We
should.
do have the right to do that.
There's no problem. I don't have a problem.
Call your supervisor.
I'm okay with that.
All right.
But you can't be serviced upstairs.
I asked you for your supervisor.
He's not here today.
Okay, so
He's
then,
not here today.
since you don't know what you're talking about, I'm gonna
Every
continue with my
day,
ticket that I have.
every day we go through the same thing.
You can't-
Today's gonna be the day that you love.
Did you hear him say that this is the day that she's going to learn? Remember that while you're watching what's about to happen. It just makes it so much more amusing.
Okay, so you want to record it, it's fine. But
I have
you
a
cannot
First
be in
Amendment right
here.
to do that.
I know
And
everyone
can you
says the
please
same
stop
thing.
obstructing me from
I'm asking you to leave, so
I'm not
you have to
gonna
leave.
leave.
You're not being
I'm
serviced
not.
today. Then you can leave the train for trespass.
Okay.
Okay? All right. So, sir, turn around. This is ridiculous.
You want me to wait for you?
Sir, you can leave the building.
You want me to take your phone? I am leaving. You see the door open? I'm leaving.
Do you have a wheelchair? Because I don't walk.
No, you can walk. It's not on your feet. It's not on your feet.
So what I'm saying is I'm not resisting. I'm just saying.
I know.
I can't walk.
You was walking perfectly fine.
I can't walk.
All right.
Want to miss?
You need EMS?
I just need
No, we don't have to
entertaining.
take you. Yeah, I know.
All right.
You work at walking perfectly fine. You
I
need
don't
EMS?
walk.
You need EMS.
You have a wheelchair.
Sir.
If you want EMS, no.
All right, so then you need to get up.
Did he literally just say, "Oh, I can't walk. I can't walk. Give me a wheelchair," and then just sit down on the floor? Not even trying to pretend that he's injured. Just, "Oh, I can't walk." About what? I just can't walk. Ray, did you have something to say about that? No. Yeah, okay. I saw her down below backstage. I'm like, oh, looks like she's got something to say.
I always have something to say, you know that. I mean, I don't know, why did he do that? Is he going to try and pin something on them? What can he pin? He literally just sat down and laid down like, I need a wheelchair. What?
Right, the cop's like, do you need EMS? He's like, no, I'm just being detained. What? Okay, and what? Like, what's your...
Was his video not long enough? I mean...
Right?
It's too early for that. I just don't...
Like, it's
What
bad enough when these
the
guys
hell?
fake to be injured, but to just say, oh, I need a wheelchair because I can't walk. And then say, like, you just walk
know.
through the whole building.
I know he often says he can't read, he can't write, but now he can't walk? What next? He needs a diaper?
Well, I guarantee you he can't think.
Yeah, that's for sure. I'm not understanding. Is it just to like inconvenience them, to make them pay more attention to him? I don't understand what's going on, why he's doing this.
They don't understand what's going on. Yeah, I mean, the frauditors themselves, they don't even know what they're doing. They're just, okay, whatever we can do to cause as much strife as possible, you know? And I hate the fact that all of these guys with their de-escalation this and de-escalation that, they're the ones that are... Doc Danger's here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, oh man. By the way, for those of you who follow the show, Saturday at the Saturday Night Snafu, Scriptcat's going to be my guest. We're going to do like we used to do in the old days at 7. We're going to have all you guys go over to Doc Danger's channel. We got Doc Danger, man. God bless you, man. Everyone, all your thoughts and prayers be with Doc Danger. We love you, man. He's been a supporter of this channel since day one. We love Doc Danger here at the Frauditor Follies YouTube channel. So happy to see you here, buddy. Last time I hung out with Doc Danger was we did the Halloween show, and that was great because my show on Saturday ends at 7. His started at 7, so we did a lead-in where it just went straight from my show into his. It was great times. When I have the intro that I play at the beginning, and you hear that joke, that's Doc Danger who wrote that joke, and that's him telling it. Absolutely love Doc Danger. Glad to see you here. Absolutely wonderful to have you here today, Doc. Absolutely. Anything? You look like you want to say something, or just
no, just love you.
Yes, absolutely.
Love you. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, anyway, back to the video. All right. We love you, Doc Danger. He made the cop carry him. What a douche canoe.
It's my boy David, New York, NYC. Go subscribe to the channel. And as y'all know, I can't take no rest until February. That's just me personally. All right, stay tuned for the update on what's gonna happen. This is Department of Homeless Services, Department of Social Services, HRA, and the Ombudsman is in this. Everything is in this building. All right, till next time. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm gonna post this link in the chat, so check them out.
And now it's time for some bonus footage. Here is the arrest from David, New York, NYC's camera.
And today's going to be the day that you learn.
People cannot record.
Today's going to
Okay,
be the
so
day.
if you want to report it, it's fine. But
I
you
have a
cannot
First
be in
Amendment right
here.
to do that.
I know everyone
And can
says
you
the
please
same
stop
thing.
obstructing me from getting
All right,
in
I'm
the
asking you to leave. So
I'm not
you
gonna
have to leave.
leave.
You're not being
I'm not
service
gonna
today.
leave.
You're
I'm
going to
not
be
gonna
detained
leave.
for trespassing.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
All right. So, sir, turn around.
So at that point, he shut off his camera. So Mr. Creepy can't take another arrest until February. Anyone want to bet what day in February he gets arrested? Or if he even manages to hold out until then? Anyway, if you like this video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to my channel. It's now time for the cool down to lower our blood pressure back to normal, take a deep breath, and return to a saner world without frauditors. To assist you in doing this, I take you from two dimwits to Taracos birds.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Frauditor News Network. Yes, yes. This is the part where I always put my music on in the background because for some reason, whenever I let her music play, I end up getting copyright strikes. But I love watching the cool down. The animals are so cute. Look at those birds. That's a beautiful bird, isn't it? Colors on these things. Turacos are native to sub-Saharan Africa, and many species are found in specific regions within the continent. They inhabit a range of environments from forest to savanna. Desert birds, okay. I like that like crown they have. It's almost like a mohawk. Many Turaco species have crests or tufts of feathers on their heads, yep, giving them a unique and regal appearance. The size and shape of the crests vary among species. Nice. I was just pointing that out. Cool. Wow. I've never seen these before. These things are fascinating. Oh, look at that one. Aw. I like that shade of red on his feathers there and his wings. Rocos are primarily frugivorous. Frugivorous, meaning they mainly feed on fruits. Oh, okay. They have specialized digestive systems that allow them to consume unripe fruits, which might be toxic to other animals. Oh, all right. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah, there you go. Okay, eat the fruit right off the tree. That's interesting. I didn't even realize that there was a word for herbivores that only eat fruit as opposed to, fruits and veggies. Frugivorous.
Frugivorous.
Turacos have zygodactyl feet, meaning 2 toes facing forward and 2 toes facing backwards. The foot structure is common in climbing birds and provides Turacos with a strong grip on branches. Okay. The zygodactyl feet. Nice. That's cool. I like the fact that she finds like different kinds of animals too, like not always stuff that like just puppies every week, it's always something different. Oh wow, look at that guy.
Like a toucan.
Yeah. Just with a much, much, much shorter beak. What? Looking at me, huh?
What?
No, I was talking to him, like as if he was there in the room. Oh wow, look at that guy.
Every time I see the ones with this mohawk or whatever, I think right away I'm like Elvis. I don't know why, but like Elvis pops in my head.
That's right. They got a tuft that's way bigger and more impressive.
Look at
there you go. There's your Elvis haircut right there. Everybody
dipped
loves
it in dye. It's like somebody turned it upside down, just dipped it in dye.
Yep.
And they shook it off.
That was great. A nice router to cool down. Let's see where we're at with the likes. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if we hit 80 likes, you get a super ultra mega hardcore happy dance. And right now we're at 50. We're exactly at 50. There's 63 people in here. That means there's 13 people didn't hit the like button yet.
It's been a struggle.
Huh?
It's been a struggle.
I know. Once the trolls stop trolling, then, but that's all right. It's all good. We're having a lot of fun, enjoying the show so far.
Yeah.
What did you think of that new Frauditor News Network video? That was interesting, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I've always said my two least favorite crews are the New York crew and the California crew, each coast, right? And those guys in New York, and apparently they're spreading. Oh man! And
What kind of building was that they were in there?
it was social services.
Social services. Interesting.
You're going to deny a service. Okay, what service do you need? Well, we need to film.
It's not a service the building offers.
Right.
So you can't do that here.
And what are we denying? What service are we denying by telling you you can't film in a building that isn't about that at all in any way, shape, or form?
Like, look at this list on the wall. Which one of these do you need to do here? Filming isn't on that list. So therefore you can't do it here. That's why it's a limited public forum.
Yes.
You are limited to what this list says you can do.
Yep.
Otherwise, exit the premises.
Yes. Get GTFO. How about that? And if you don't, then FAFO.
Yeah. I mean, I think, why don't they fail to understand this? I mean, they claim like, yeah, it's a limited public forum, meaning time, place, and manner. The time is me coming in here now. The place is here. And the manner is I'm going to record. That's what they say. It's like, yeah, we knew you were dumb, but God, you just keep showing us that. Hold my beer because I can get dumber. It's like,
Right? I guess time, place, and manner restrictions don't apply when you hold a camera.
True.
Oh.
You could do anything you want. Like, what was I saying yesterday about the Fourth Amendment? Oh, yeah. Going through the security checkpoints.
Oh, yes. I wrote it down. Yep. The idea, like they always say, if you don't want to be filmed, don't leave your house. Don't go out in public. Stay at home, right? You don't want to go through a security checkpoint? What do?
Stay at home. No,
Right?
but I was also saying they don't want to go through them because they say it's a violation of their Fourth Amendment right. That they have a right to keep their, their security,
secure in
to
their
be
papers.
secure in their papers and effects, right? They don't have to give up their ID and all that stuff. But then they go right to areas where there's private information being held, right? Like DMVs and social security offices, things like that. They go right up to the windows. They film right there where there's people's private information being laid out. All right, since you have a big fundamental misunderstanding of the Fourth Amendment, let's just keep going with that and apply it to those people that are standing at the windows.
Right.
Where's their Fourth Amendment right to keep their papers and effects private?
Yes. Exactly. I love that argument. That's to me, that's a brilliant argument. You're going to say that, well, I don't have to do this. I don't have to do that because I have the right to keep all of my personal stuff private under the Fourth Amendment. Well, what about them? Oh, well, they're in public. Oh, but when you're in public, you have the right to do that. But when they're in public, they don't because you're filming.
Right. Even though logically they get the Fourth Amendment wrong. Logically, these two parties of people, the people filming, the person filming and the person standing at the window cannot violate each other's rights. I'm just going off of their premise.
Well, that's exactly it. It's flipping the script. It's using their argument against them.
Yeah.
It's like, you're violating my Fourth Amendment by wanting to see my papers. But if anybody else's papers get filmed by you, you're not violating their Fourth Amendment because they're in public. Well, so are you, douche canoe.
Yeah. you don't want to go through security checkpoint and show your ID and stuff, then stay home. Like
Right.
you tell
tell us
them.
to stay home. We tell you stay home then if you don't
Yeah.
want to show it.
Right. Because
I love that.
they believe anybody can violate your rights, not just the government. So then so can they. Therefore, they're violating everybody's Fourth Amendment by filming their private papers and stuff when they go to DMVs and Social Security offices and other places.
Post offices, all of it.
Post offices, yeah. They're breaking everybody's Fourth Amendment right.
Right. But they don't care because they're butterbrain douche canoes.
Doesn't apply to anybody else, only them. They're the only ones with rights.
Yes, exactly. The First Amendment auditors have all the rights, and everybody else is just like, we're not allowed to have feelings. We're not allowed to leave our homes. We're not allowed to just live our lives without being harassed and bothered by butterbrain douche canoes who are trying to get a YouTube buck or two. Nope, nobody has any rights to do that except for the guy holding the camera. That's why I get so mad when I see any of these videos where they're like in a DMV or a post office or a place like that that's crowded. Because it's like, well, they're not, the people who work there aren't serving the public. They're supposed to serve me by making, no. They are serving the public. All the people that are in the building that want you out, we the people are being served by the servants when they kick you out. Ah. Anyway, this next video I wanted to show is from the other show that you produce, Takedown Exposing Frauditors. You ready for the new Takedown video?
Yes.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Before we do, though, real quick, round of applause for Ray. The gorgeous producer extraordinaire and co-star of the Hez and Ray Make Your Day show today at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, brought to you by Hez and Ray Production Studios. It's going to be a banger this week. We're going to do the Butterbrain Douche Canoe of the month. We're going to take our 4 winners from last month and have them go head-to-head. You guys got to come. You got to vote because, Ray, do you decide who the Butterbrain Douche Canoe of the month is going to be? Do I? Who does? You're muted, Hunt, by the way.
No, I don't. You don't. You guys do.
That's right. You guys, you got to come. You got to vote and help us decide who the Butterbrain Douche Canoe of the month is going to be.
Please.
And now for some Takedown Exposing Frauditors. All right, here we go.
Look, you're pulling me out of the car. Don't fight them. Don't fight them. Sir? Just let them arrest you.
Wow, you're about to see one or two get pulled out of the car just because they want to be young and dumb and not listen. They're both under arrest now. They're both going to jail. Listen, this all could have been avoided if you just had cooperated. I mean, this is all on the Frauditors, guys. We did a video on this guy yesterday. I'll link it in the description, and you'll also be able to watch it at the end of the video up in the top right-hand corner. Just click on it if you want to see the yesterday's video. But we're going to get into this. It's not a long video, but it's a good video, and you'll enjoy it. You don't want to comply. You want to be a smart-ass young punk. Well, now you can go explain it to the judge. Let's get into the video, guys. Sit back and relax, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
Sir, I'm sitting right here until you.
We
have
did
a
nothing
supervisor here.
wrong.
We haven't done anything, and all we did, I saw you staring at me once I pulled out. So I'm gonna sit right here and wait. Okay.
If you fail to provide me your driver's license, registration, and insurance, I will place you under arrest. Do you understand that?
Do that. I will sit here and I will.
We
call my
need
lawyer.
your supervisor here right now.
I will call my lawyer.
You have no standing in this matter, so you can
What
just
is your
keep
name?
mouth shut.
What is your name and your
Look how you're talking
badge
to
number?
civilians.
Yep.
What is your
Exactly.
first name and your badge number? I need to write it down.
It'll be on the citation.
Okay.
So you're withholding information from us.
And I know my rights. You have to give me your name and your badge number.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
I'm glad you know that.
Okay, well then give me your name and your badge number.
Are you deaf? I said it will be on the citation.
Okay, well then I'm waiting for a supervisor.
Well, good for you.
Well, good for you.
Listen to the officer. He's getting frustrated. You can hear him clicking his fingers on top of the car here. And it's got to be super frustrating. All the information you want will be provided on the ticket. And that's all the officer needs to do. But listen to the video clip and the frustration.
You do realize that if you don't step out of the car and provide me the
You
information...
just told me that I can't step out of the car. You just told me that, sir. And that's on your camera, too.
Good.
You told me I could not come out of the vehicle, and you pushed me into my car. So I'm waiting here till your supervisor comes so he can review the document and the situation.
Well, if you want to play it that way, that's okay.
All right.
It's going to be tough on you, though.
Good job.
We have every day. We have all day. We have nowhere to be.
210 and a SAM unit, please. So once again, are you going to provide me?
I'm not going to
your
do
driver's
anything until
license,
you have a supervisor come out here.
And insurance.
Hi, I have been pulled over by an officer and my keys were taken out of the ignition and I was pulled into a parking spot before he pulled me over. And
He didn't flash his lights. He didn't do anything. He didn't pull us over the right way.
Detained.
He's
right
not
here
giving me
in the
his
parking lot.
license name.
That's fine.
And the 911 operator was absolutely right. This is not an emergency. They should be charging him for abusing the 911 system because this is non-emergency issue. And I'll say it once again, this is why we have courtrooms. Take your ticket, take your citation, take your evidence, and go talk to the judge. This is not the way to be doing it on the side of the road, right or wrong.
It's fine. Please get us on the phone.
He's not giving us his badge number. He's not giving us anything. If you can, please call my lawyer so we can have him present as well.
I'm on Facebook Live.
Okay.
This officer thinks that he can harass us for no reason. We're going to wait till his supervisor gets here.
Okay, T-stop. Guy tries to climb out the back window.
Oh, I would like to speak to one of you guys to show my side of the story.
You will.
He chose to
Right
push
now,
me
he's
into the
refusing
car.
to provide anything, any driver's license, registration.
My keys were not in the ignition, and I was parked in the parking lot without you.
Are you a
flashing your
supervisor?
lights. You did not
Listen to
tell me
this.
your name. You did not tell
You
me
are now
your...
under arrest.
Okay, good. And I have every right. Look, you're pulling me out of the car.
Jaylee, don't fight them. Don't fight them.
Sir?
Just let them arrest you. Jaylee, don't fight them. Jaylee, don't fight them. Don't fight them. Don't fight them, Jaylee. Don't fight them. Don't fight them, Jaylee. Jaylee, stop fighting.
Relax.
I couldn't breathe. And he still continues.
Stop, babe. Babe, stop.
If getting arrested is that traumatic for you, Why don't you just show the cop your driver's license? Why escalate it to this point? Come on. Like, these people are so crazy. You give the cop comes, let me see your license. You give him your license. Even, and I've said this so many times, and I've heard this so many times, even lawyers, when they make the argument like, hey, you know what? You do have the right not to say anything to the cops or this, will say, but you got to give them your license in whatever state if they require, insurance papers or whatever. You have to show them the stuff, the registration, depending where you're at. You have to at least do that. You could do it without saying a word, but you have to provide that stuff. So it's like, so frustrating. And again, these guys aren't necessarily on the sovereign citizen spectrum, but I don't know. They might be on, I don't know, their brains. Oh, why do people put themselves in these positions? I don't get, what are you proving? That you know how to get arrested? And then with the whole, I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. It's like somebody somewhere somehow put the idea out there in the ether of the universe, and all of these idiots, the frauditors and the sovereign citizens and these guys, whatever, have this idea that if you resist arrest while screaming, I'm not resisting, then all of a sudden, just because you said that, your actual physical actions mean nothing. The fact that you actually are resisting means nothing as long as you say, I'm not resisting. Ugh.
First of all, guys, let's point out a few things. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Let me just point out this real quick here. You can clearly see he's on the back of the car. There is nothing around his neck. There's no arm. There's no nothing. But yet he still wants to continually scream that he can't breathe, can't breathe. You should have thought about all this before you decide to be a clown and act like this. This is all for Buddy's camera here. That's all it's for. But you can clearly see him. There's nothing around his neck. He's just yelling because he's having a panic attack, and that's on him.
Stop! 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 Stop, babe! Stop! Stop! Just relax. Just relax. I'm calling your aunt. Just relax. I'm calling your aunt. I'm calling them.
Are you going to get out of the car?
You are not arresting me. What is this for? Why are you arresting me?
He's arrested. Well, understand this. Listen. I'm going to search this car.
Okay, that's fine.
And I'm ordering you to get out.
Okay, but you are not going to touch me. You're not going to put
Get
me
out
in
on your own.
handcuffs. Okay.
Get out on your own.
I want all
Do
the
it now.
officers to get out
I don't
of my
care
way.
what you want. Do it now.
Can you please tell him to move away?
Well, just get out of the car. Everyone
Okay,
else is right here.
I will, but I don't want him
You're
anywhere
fine.
near me.
He's going to stand right where he is. Just you
Okay,
step
I'm
out
going to
the
get
car.
out on this side, but I
Okay,
don't want
that's
him
fine.
nowhere near me. Why is he coming near me?
Because it's for my safety.
No,
Everybody
I don't
else,
want
'cause I
him
don't
near
know who
me.
You are.
Okay,
We're
but
all
tell him
standing
to stand over there. You guys can stand here, but I don't want him near
Sir,
me.
You don't get to dictate our.
It doesn't matter. You're
You
gonna
don't
get
get to
arrested as
dictate
well.
what's going on. So you need to get
You're not the one that's in charge here, okay?
So it's time to get out.
So how in the heck do you open this thing?
Hello?
Probably can't.
Hey, the police are trying to arrest Jaylee and I. Can you please call a lawyer? For no reason, just because they are not letting us out.
Open the door or else you're gonna come out of the
Okay,
window.
I'm gonna come out, but like I said, I need that officer to get away
Come on.
from me.
You're not in charge here. Come on.
I don't want him nowhere near me.
Sir.
I don't want him anywhere near me. It's driving me nuts.
Please don't let that officer
Stand
near
up.
me.
Turn around. Put these down right here.
Yeah, you. You. I don't want him near me.
I don't.
Jaylee's already under arrest. Please
sir.
get a police. Call the lawyers.
You're not in charge here. Okay.
I know my rights.
Okay, and you're not in charge.
Okay, but I know
do
my
what you're
rights.
told. No,
Okay,
you don't.
but okay, I
Obviously,
didn't do
you
nothing.
don't, sir.
Okay, what am I being arrested for?
You're not right now. You're being detained.
Okay, what am I being detained for?
Okay, and I'll be explained to you.
Okay, I'm waiting.
My God, guys, it's got to be really, really frustrating to be a police officer in this day and age because dealing with these young guys just totally disrespecting. Listen, man, this all could have been avoided. You guys created this mess, and now you can get yourself out of it. You better hope you walk away with no charges, because yeah, something's going to change, guys. Something has to change with the law. These guys are watching way too much YouTube videos. I try to tell everybody, if you're doing nothing wrong, give them your ID. Give them your ID, and part ways at the end of it. But when you create this type of problem for the officers, now you guys are going to be put in the computers, and every time you get stopped, there's going to be more than one cop showing up because you guys like to act like big shots and just make things very, very difficult. And it's all on you guys. It'd be interesting to see what happens. But anyways, guys, that's it for the video. You can see yesterday's video down in the description or up in the top corner here. The video of yesterday of the guy in the passenger seat. And you guys all stay safe, and I'll see you on the next video. And on your way out, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I want to thank everybody for supporting the channel. I'll see you on the next video.
All right, all right, all right. Yes. Round of applause for Takedown Exposing Frauditors. Speaking of which, I might as well take this opportunity to go over the lineup for the Saturday Night Snafu because Takedown's going to be coming back soon. We got this Saturday Script Cat. January 13th, Tones Overthinks It. Also, don't forget for next week, I'm going to be out of town, so the Rash show isn't going to be here, but we'll still be here on Saturday. And then on the 20th, a dual Frauditor comedy show in Little Chihuahua Big World will be here. And then on January 27th, Takedown Exposing Frauditors return. February 3rd is going to be the 1-year anniversary of the Saturday Night Snafu. And then on February 10th, Miss Mandy's going to be here. And on February 17th, Black Heart Night. All the guests we have booked are returning guests that have been on the show before. Perfect time to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of the Saturday Night Snafu. It's going to be great. Hope you guys join us for that. Also, don't forget Hez and Ray Make Your Day today at 2 Eastern. Brought to you by Hez and Ray Production Studios. We're going to declare the Butterbrain Douche. We're not going to declare the Butterbrain Douche of the month. You guys are, because you got to vote. It's a fact. It's a fact. Anyway, we're doing great right now. Let's see where we're at with the likes here. Remember, 80 likes and you get a super mega ultra hardcore happy dance. All right, let's see. We're at 62. Go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't yet. Highway Star for $5. Voodoo. Oh, no, you didn't. Crap on TR. He was the man. You need an Oblivion taste for that one.
Yeah, that's right, Tom Rundgren. He's a douche canoe, man, just like all of those scumbags you're listening to. Oh, man, what are you going to do? You're gonna clean your Tom Rundgren records and scoop all my poop out of the grooves? Yeah. You know what the best part of that is? The best way to get it out is with the needle, but then that'll ruin the needle. Yeah, that's right. I don't mess around, man. Highway Star, I'm done with your rock and roll nonsense and blues and whatever the hell else you're listening to over there. I was digging through your record collection the other day. Thank you, douche canoe. Yeah, no, he don't let me in when you're not looking. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more. Yeah, man. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to keep pooping on your records, and there ain't a ding-dong, dang-dang, thing you can do about it, because ain't nobody ever going to tase me. You better hope you don't have any Peter Tosh records. He's next.
Peter Tosh, talk about a deep cut. What are you talking about, Voodoo? How do you even know who that is? Oh man. He played lead with Bob Marley and the Wailers for a minute, and then he started his own group. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages, what an amazing morning we've had so far. Great times. It's Thursday morning. And it's colder than a penguin's butt. It's colder than Zuzu's Iguan's penguins out here. 57 degrees in Florida. Can you believe it? Oh, my goodness gracious me. We opened the door to let the dog out, and then the breeze just came in the house and hit me. Oh, my dearie dear. It's oh. Because it's pizza time again. Eating pizza, my friend. It's pizza time every day on the Hezokuai Hip Hip Hooray, the Rash Show. News Now Voodoo, I see you pooped on my Styx records. Tase that doll. Oh, no.
Taser! When I'm with you, it hurts. Taser! You're so lame. Mr. Poo-Poo,
Oh, my goodness gracious me. Oh, you're wondering who I am. Secret, secret. I got a secret. Electric Glide 28 is a new member. All right. Here's a happy dance for Electric Glide 28. Here you go, buddy. Wow, oh, my goodness. Voodoo must be hitting the buttons behind my back, man. I owe you a smack, boy.
Ow!
Here's your happy dance, Electric Glide. All right, yes. Oh no, $2 for Blackheart Night for a super ultra mega tase.
Oh no, it really is Blackheart Night. I was hoping it was gonna be dumbass. Oh no, what are we gonna do? Please don't tase me, Mr. Blackheart. What the heck can happen? Sandwich, Excuse me, Mr. Hezekiah. Can I? There she is! Hi, pretty lady.
Hey, baby.
Oh, how you doing today?
I'm okay. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good now that I have you here, and you guys, of course, as well. Oh man, I'm so happy to see you today. Hello, and did you notice that I have something special in my hand?
You have your needle.
Yeah, do you know who that's for?
Your dad.
Yeah, that's Voodoo doll. He's mean, yeah. Hello, pretty lady. How are you doing? Would you like to see me stab my daddy in the face a few times or in the butt?
Face.
I get to stab him in the face. Okay. Thank you, nice lady. You're very pretty, and I'm very happy to see you. And
I'm happy to see you too. Mwah.
Oh, that's so nice. That's so sweet. Wait, hold on. This is for you.
Thank you. Now have fun with your dad.
Yes, I will. Thank you. And you guys, thank you so much for being here every day and watching me stab my dad in the face. I can't wait. Okay. All right. Shh. You're not going to tell him I'm going to do this, are you? Okay, yeah, don't tell. You guys don't tell either, okay? All right. Okay, here we go, guys. This is going to be good. Daddy, I have something for you. What? What do you got for me? You're not going to stab me in the butt like you did yesterday, are you? Oh, no. I promise. It's definitely not going in your butt. Oh. What does she want? Hi, broad. Yeah, I know you don't like that. Whatever. So what are you going to do? Oh, well, I was talking to the pretty lady, and she had an idea yesterday that I stab you in the butt. But today I'm going to do something better. What? I'm going to stab you in the face. Ah! Thank you, nice lady. Thank you, guys. Love you. Bye.
What he gets for calling me a broad.
Yeah, that's right. He called you a broad. What the hell's his problem? He keeps doing that. You think
I know.
right now? Ugh. Hey, you know what? Maybe while I'm out of town, you could babysit him again and teach him some manners like you did last time.
Yes, I will definitely do that. I thought you were bringing him with, though.
Hey, yeah, well, hey, you know, we could write two different storylines that converge. Well, you know what? Maybe you could do it through the baby voodoos and through your voodoo doll. We could do sort of a metaphysical training kind of. I don't know, man. I make it up as I go, ladies and gentlemen. It's a live show. What do you want? Shut up. All right. So anyway, thank you guys for all the support, all the love. You guys are the best fans in the world. I gotta sneeze. Crab hammer sandwich
Bless
sauce.
you. Bless you. Bless you. Oh, he seized himself off camera. Wow, look at that. That's a neat trick. Unreal. I've never done that before. So, yeah, one more day till Friday. No, it's Memorex person.
Yes. Watching Hezokuai blow his nose is more than worth the price of admission.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yes, this is live. It's not Memorex. Who's having breakfast? Can you make me some? Hey, News Now. It's been a while.
All right.
Good morning. Are you done? You sneezed yourself off camera.
I know, that was crazy. Like, and honestly, that legitimately was like just the timing of it, because my hand was on the mouse because I'm always, you know, going with the sound effects and stuff. And when I sneezed, like I accidentally clicked the mouse. Like I meant to mute myself, not take my. But hey, happy ladies and gentlemen, occasionally happen. All right. Anyway, what I was saying is, since we got the afternoon show this afternoon, I was thinking we might wrap it up here. Let you guys get started early and give us some extra time to do the pre-show prep and all that good stuff. What are you guys thinking? What do you think, Ray? You want to wrap it up pretty much there, or let it go a little bit longer?
I don't know. We can ask them what they want. It's their show.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
They pay our salary.
Yeah, right.
Well, they pay your salary. I'm a volunteer.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You got to remember, Ray, she does such a fantastic job that I've got her up to almost 5 cents a month for her salary. It's good stuff. Put a one in the chat if you want us to just filibuster for another half hour, maybe play another video. And put a 2 in the chat if you want to give us a little extra time to get ready for the afternoon show. And then don't forget, if you do come back at 2 o'clock Eastern to watch us at the Hezokuai Make Your Day show, to vote.
Right now. We'll start right now. 1, if you want us to stay. 2, if you want us to leave. Get out. GTFO.
GTFO or FAFO. That's right.
Blackheart Knights, like, go away.
Right?
Sue Bear's like, get out.
Yeah. Well, I think they're looking for those are people that are going
to. It's 50-50 right now. Oh, no. It's headed towards 1. News Now Enemy says 420.
Well, then you definitely won't see me this afternoon if I do that.
Erica says, if I say 1, I sound selfish. If I say 2, it's not true.
Well, it's another one. We know Erica's going to be in the afternoon show, so
1.5 for P. Barnes.
1.5. I want you to stay, but I know that you guys that it doesn't hurt to get the extra time in. Yeah.
Yeah. By the time we figure this out, it'll be actually time to go. So.
Yeah, well, hey, there you go. Whatever works to stretch out that extra half hour, I'll take it.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about having a week off next week?
Yes.
How do they feel about it?
I'll tell you what, though, that gives me something to talk about to eat up some time. My trip next week, I am going back up north to visit my family. For those of you who've been following the channel for a while, you probably know by now that my ex-wife, she's got the kids right now, but I'm going up there to hang out and visit them. And while I'm up there, I'm going to be in the same area as Frauditor News Network. She's going to come down. We're going to hang out. Griffey, when he sent me a care package from Australia, he sent me a kangaroo with a little Joey.
Oh, I want that so bad. You won't give it to me.
Well, I didn't know you liked me that much, Sheila. Well, very nice to hear that. Yeah. Anyway, I haven't seen you in a minute. How you been doing, love?
I've been great. How are you?
I'm all right. You know, burning the midnight oil, as they say, doing what you got to do. I got to read my book of Australian slang that Griffey gave me to know what to say. But you're trying to give me this Vegemite, and it's not too bad once you're Australian.
I'm not, so I probably wouldn't like it. You taking care of my little baby Voodoo?
Oh, right. He's my good buddy. In fact, come here, mate. Oh, hi. How you doing? My voice is all wrong. Oh, that's all right, because we're Australian. Oh,
can I do the accent?
Oh, absolutely, mate. You go ahead and do that for a minute. I gotta go. My mum wants me back in the pouch. I'll see you later, love. Bye, all.
Oh, all right. That's wonderful. Pretty lady, I think it'd be fun for me to try an Australian accent.
I wanted you to give it a try. You could try anything and you could do anything.
Yay, I love that attitude. Thank you so much. Oh, you're so sweet. Okay. Hey, this is my attempt to talk with an Australian accent. You ready to clip this, guys? Hello, mate. Put a shrimp on the barbecue, or a Barbie for me, because I like Paul Hogan.
Well done, baby. Well done. Yay, well done.
Thank you guys so much. Okay, I'm gonna go let Mr. Hezokuai finish his story. Oh, did he tell you that I'm gonna go with him on his trip to visit his family?
I'm excited for you to meet Miss Cupcake and her Frauditor News Network and the stuffed animal Cupcake.
Yes. For those of you who don't know, Frauditors News Network is actually Maggie, and Cupcake is the teddy bear, which my daddy met Cupcake once. Did you see the picture?
I did. And actually, it looks cute, but they were actually fighting here.
Yes. She was actually tackling him in this picture. The actual video is on the Frauditor Follies YouTube channel. If you want to check it out.
Yeah. And Cupcake actually beat up your daddy, so
Yeah,
she
yes,
farted on him. She farted.
It was great.
Yeah.
I remember that one. Yeah. Oh, you just gave me an idea. Should I fart on my dad?
Every chance you get.
Yay! Daddy! Oh, wait, I got kangaroos over here. Hold on. Live!
What are you doing, Hezzy?
Oh, crap!
That hurt. Why do you break everything? You see, you break everything.
I buy the cheapest one they make. It looks...
Can you turn on your own voice if you're going to speak?
Take two.
And you wonder why I say you're going to break the voodoo doll.
What? I can't be broken. I'm the pimp. You're the simp. I've been eating all the shrimp. Take this damn needle out of my mouth, Hez. Ow! Thank you. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, man. I'm getting ambidextrous over here, man. What did you want, kid? Oh. I wanted to show you something really, really, really cool. But you don't have a needle. What are you going to show me this time? Here, hold on. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to show you something, but I have to turn the other way real quick. Okay. That smells.
Welcome to the filibuster segment of the show, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness gracious me. All right. You know what? I think I made the decision that we are going to wrap it up early because remember my sneeze fit earlier? My nose is really bumping now. I got to go take care of that. And you guys don't need to look at that. So we're going to wrap it up now. We're going to get ready. Don't forget to come back at 2:00. I love you guys. Next week, I'm taking a week off, but we'll see you later on today. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you Saturday with Script Cat for the Snafu. God bless Unclean Hands. God bless Doc Danger. God bless all of you guys. Round of applause for the wonderful, fantastic, amazing, gorgeous Ray Ray. Round of applause for P-Bones II. And round of applause for the Elvis Dome. All right. And like I always say at the end of the show, I love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. You make every morning so much fun for me. I love coming here and doing this. Yeah. I'm all shook up.
You was a little chilly.
I ran out of toilet paper, so I've been using old newspapers. The times are rough. I knew a man who was addicted to brake fluid. Said he could stop anytime he wants. Every morning I announce that I'm going jogging with my family, and then I don't go. It's a running joke.